Alright, so welcome to Global Spec Racing Tier 1 Japan. Here it's round 2. Who's leading the championship? So
Bear
I'm
with on that
standing in
one.
for Arthur today, so I haven't done research for the tier.
Oh no, I was meant to be doing.
Your
I haven't done
main
research. I can't wait.
commentator for the.
Bring it in there.
Don't beat yourself out.
Busy
I'm your
Gorgon.
main commentator for the day. Busy Gorgon won round 1 Bahrain. Will either have a new championship leader or someone to level the championship lead.
Hello, stream. Can you hear me? Right, Tom, what you need to do, you need to turn down game sound and turn up party audio.
Okay.
And your own mic. Okay.
Well, I usually mix it on my own headset to make it different.
That's better. That's much better. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, here we are. Round 2 of season 6 here in GSR Tier 1. As Tom said, Busy Gorgon leading the championship. He isn't racing today, which is a shame. He won't be able to extend that lead in the championship. But second place currently, Leclerc, he came second in the last race, so he will have that advantage in the championship. Third is TRT Ruben. He's going to be wanting to extend that lead, maybe take top of the standings after today. At the moment, we've got VRT Alfie newly signed for the VRT esports team. He's in P1 at the moment with a 125.5 on that provisional pole. Who do you reckon's going to get pole, Tom?
I reckon it's going to be a shootout between Leclerc and Alfie. I don't think, unless F.R.A. Shui, I've never seen him, but I recognise the esport team and pull something out. I think it'll be a shootout between those two.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Detail players. Who do you think's going to get pole, Sam?
Or pole. Oh, it's going to be close. I'm going to back Leclerc for this one, you know? He's come from Tier 2 last season. He had a very good season there last season. Ended up finishing third, which isn't as high as he would have wanted. That was such a close battle in those last few races for that Tier 2 title. He's been flying, especially in the last race in Bahrain. He's going to be wanting to get that pole really badly, and that would really help with his championship. So I'm going to back him. But, you know, this is going to sound really biased, but I promise it's not. I'm going to back Jab Olimzu here because he's quick. He's a quick driver, and you know I reckon he's going to get dialed in nicely around the track.
We've just had 2 improvements for the top 2 spots. First was TRT Ruben, gone to a 26 flat, and then the provisional pole sitter already improved again to a 25.2. So both asses clearly showing some pace.
You've got to remember Jab down in 13th there and 27 there. That was on the medium tyres. He only drove to set their first lap on the mediums. That really shows that you're not going to be able to get a top 10 on those medium tyres. So all of those in the top 10 will be going for a soft hard strategy in this race realistically.
Also, no soft medium is the quickest strategy.
Sorry?
It's an easy soft medium, Japan.
Yeah, it's outside the top 10. You go medium soft.
But you said everyone inside. You said soft hard.
I said everyone inside the top 10 did soft medium, didn't I?
You said do soft hard.
I didn't mean to say soft hard, I meant to say soft medium.
So our co-commentator's brain has been left at his girlfriend's house today.
Yes, it has.
So I need to get
I might have jinxed Jab here. He's only 2 cents up. Oh, I apologise, Jab.
His team leader has ruined
I
his
managed
own
spid.
driver.
Oh, the yellow is second strict. That's just someone slowing down, getting ready for that lap. Oh wait, yeah, it is. Okay. The track map is so confusing. When people go under the bridge, it looks like someone's crashed at 130R.
How dumb are you?
Very.
How long have you been playing this game and you can't even figure out the track map?
Nah, because they like go above the bridge on the track map. It's really confusing sometimes, especially if there's yellow there. Let's see what Jab can do. He's about to come across the line.
Do you prefer racing with full track map or the small?
Oh, full track map. 100%. He goes 8th.
It's a lot. decent lap from the Racing Point driver.
Do you want to go on board with someone for a lap? Like, so you can talk them through it.
Who's starting the lap?
Boca.
So Boca currently going through the S's. You want to try carry as much speed as possible. You see a lot of different lines to try through there, with different gearing, depending whether they decide to prioritise exit going around. I can't remember the name of this corner. Degner 1. Through Degner 2 you need to carry as much speed as you can. Going under the bridge. Up here you can, again you can try as many lines as possible. Some prefer braking late and getting a good exit, or some prefer to carry a higher minimum speed. Then you want to hold it tight right through to the spoon section to get a good entrance from the right. Late on the brake, it just ran wide.
Oh, it's not invalid.
No.
It's going to slow him down though.
He would have lost a lot of time. You've got a little tank zapper as well on the exit, which will help him. Trying to get as much slipstream as you can from F.R.A. Shuey, who clearly doesn't want to help him. Coming up to 130R. Easy flat corner. Coming up as late as you can on the brakes for the final chicane. Little lock up, which won't help him. Early on the power and holding it as... Oh, he's aboard.
Yeah.
Great. With commentators whole lap.
What's that?
I'll go and pull with Shuey. He's here. Is anyone not invalidated? Think Sam hasn't.
Yeah.
Currently coming up to the hairpin. What's his second sector time going to be? That's a better example how you take spoon.
Church girl.
Carry as much speed as you can.
Called my mic a potato mic.
Which one? Mine or yours?
Mine, I think. Because your mic's good, mine isn't.
Good.
My mic is 4 years old. Thereabouts.
Fun facts with Sam.
Yeah. I got it when I got my Xbox One, which was when FIFA 17 came out. More than 4 years old then. Oh! You're second.
Think Sam with a tidy lap.
Whoa! Look how far ahead Alfie is. I've just spotted
Did
that.
you not realise when I read his timeout a good 5 minutes
Oh,
ago?
Boca's off. Yes. No, I
Spoon
think
is
actually.
that?
I don't know if it's gone off actually. He's just retired. I think he's
Finn's
given
a
up.
Mercedes in the pits.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, Finn's on an outlap.
Yeah,
he'll be in the pits.
yeah, it was over in the pits.
You're
Retired.
right for once.
Yes. You gotta remember that I'm not very good at working out what colours work because I'm colourblind.
Stop getting the excuses in. Leclerc round.
Yeah?
That'll ruin his chance for pole. Broken front wing. TRT Ruben coming on to start his last lap. You could have to, he's one of the contenders. Maybe not for pole, but definitely for a chance at the front row. Only being 3/10 off Sing Sam at the moment. With his teammate Alfie a good way ahead on pole. So very tidy face off the S's. I think Sam's just connected.
I have not. I'm looking as to who is on the lap. I'm fairly sure it will be Ruben to set his final lap first. It will be, yes.
I'm on board.
Oh no!
I'm not on board, I'm watching him.
Yes, it will. It'll be Ruben. Will be first.
I want to ride on board with Alfie because that could be an insane lap coming from him.
It could.
When he starts his. We're trying to find where he is.
Or Ruben has gotten a bit scruffy on the
But
exit spoon.
Alfie isn't going to get around in time for his final lap. He's only coming up to 130R now, unless we
Yeah, he won't.
glitch.
There we go. There's check the flag.
Yeah. So Alfie, provisional pole sitter, can't get his final lap in.
Let's see what Ruben can do here then. He's coming up to 130R. He's done the purple sector 2, has Ruben.
This could be getting... Immortal's just gone third.
Yeah, Immortal has gone third. Good lap from Immortal.
Will Ruben be able to
when he
top it,
goes
though?
second.
He can!
4/10 of Alfie
Haas
still. Okay, I think
1-2.
Finn is next to finish his lap then. What's he gonna get? He's not gonna improve. He stays P6. a Red Bull of some sort to finish next. It's Benny, and he didn't improve either. Behind him is Rossi. Let's see what he can do. And yeah, it was invalid. So Rossi will start last. Sing Sam. No, wait. Yeah, okay, Morton was done. Sing Sam next, I think.
Deluxe, is it not?
Oh, yeah, that sounds
P5.
completely. Deluxe P5. Good qualifying from him. Here comes Jab.
He's improving. 3/10.
P6.
P6. Very good luck from him.
Haas, though, front row lockout. I'm assuming that Harrison isn't gonna. I'm assuming that Harrison isn't gonna improve considering he's got a 133 and he's coming up to 130.
No, let's ride on board with it. We can't write anyone out of it.
That's true. Still can't write him out of this
one. He
one.
has given up. Looks like he's given up.
It's a lovely line through here. It's optimal speed. Oh, yes.
Oh, and he's in the wall. Yeah. Very good lap. Any shocks of qualifying or?
Nothing massive. Deluxe put a good lap to get into 5th. Obviously, his first season in Tier 1. That's great from him. That front row lockout of the Haas, that is pretty much to be expected. Those are two really quick drivers. I'm surprised to see Louis quite far down. He did well last time out. Benny as well. He could have done a bit higher, I think, with a slightly cleaner lap. And a Boca as well, I think, could have gone a lot quicker than that. Mr. Time Trial, I think he could have got himself higher up on the grid. It was a good qualifying session, though, I think. I think we've got a good lineup here coming into the race.
One person that will be disappointed will be FH 444 because his old driver, TRT Ruben, left for Haas.
Yes.
As the team leader said he couldn't race every week. Has now gone front row with his new team.
Who's the Haas team leader?
Sink Sam, who's in the Renault.
Yes.
He said he couldn't race every single week, so Ruben wanted to be with his friend VRC Alfie.
See, as you can see, I'm a great admin. I know who all the team leaders are.
Yes, I mean I only know the ones that I talked, or not really talk, but like,
the owner of GSR doesn't know the team leaders. Everyone.
I'm gonna list them through. Mercedes Finn or FH, Red Bull Woman, I'm McLaren, Racing Point U, Renault Abra, Haas is Sink Sam, Williams is Deluxe.
You can't remember what the teams are, can you?
that's harder than actually. Wait, what teams are
fair play.
I've said
right,
Renault.
Here we go then. Cars are lining up at the grid, getting ready for the formation lap here then. So, formation lap is started. What are your
Ferrari
predictions
Raptor,
for the
Ferrari
top?
Raptor.
Sorry. Yes, okay, Ferrari Raptor. What are your predictions for the top 3 of the race then?
I'm thinking Haas, if they don't get too caught up on each other at the front, could carry this 1-2 from quali through to the end of the race.
Yeah.
Then I think it could be a good battle from Sink Sam, even back to Jab for that final spot on the podium.
Yeah.
If all goes cleanly. Who are your
Well,
favourites?
we had a bit of a chaotic weekend so far in GSR. So I'm not going to count anyone out of it. In fact, I'm going to say Alfie to win. I think he's looking really strong, especially from quality.
As long as he doesn't
really
get probably the first lap.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't get.
I'm going to go with Deluxe for P2. He's a quick driver. He's young as well. I think probably the youngest in Tier 1. And, you know, coming up, he was Tier 4 at the start of last season, so it's really impressive, his improvement. Third, I'm going to go with FH444. He's a quick driver. He's another one that came up from Tier 2. He is definitely one of the best in the tier, I believe. Going with no line for the first time, so that could impede him, but he's not doing bad at all. Do you know,
as he rides on the grass.
One other driver that I'm not going to count out of it. As some drivers go rallying further towards the back. Yeah,
testing alternate lines.
Yeah, testing alternate lines. I'm not going to count out Jab either. I mean, he's quick. Has been out-qualified by his teammate Morton. Morton wasn't the most confident coming in today, but I think Jab will be looking to capitalise. He's going to be wanting to get a great start and seeing what he can do. You can ignore the predictive pit stop strategy. That's wrong. It's going to be a soft medium in the top 10 and medium soft outside the top 10. If we have a look at the tyres, Yeah, it'll be a medium soft other than SR Hamilton and Double. They're starting the soft, so they'll be going for a soft medium. It's a one-stop strategy easily here unless you get damage, and obviously unless there's a lap on safety car. Which, based off what's happened this season, I wouldn't put it past them.
It's highly likely, especially after Tier 4 earlier.
Yes.
One thing Hamilton and Dougal could be hoping for is a safe car around lap 4-5.
What's Immortal doing? It's miles ahead. And I have freezing tyres.
Practicing for his victory lap at the end.
Yeah. I hope so. I'm an unbiased commentator.
You've already got one win this weekend though, with Tier 3.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, we have conducted getting us I'm an unbiased commentator, but I would quite like
a fantastic win, you have to say yourself.
Here we go then. And the lights are coming on. Oh, and there are terrible camera angles.
What is this? It's on board. TV.
The lights are not coming on.
No.
Codemasters are very good. Here we go. The lights are coming on now. And there's 5 lights. And we're going Japan. It's a fantastic start for Alfie, actually. Ruben is challenging, but Immortal gets past 6 Sam. 6 Sam is a shocking start. There goes Immortal into 3rd and Jam into 4th. Racing Point into 3rd and 4th. Off the start there. Sing Sam has dropped back, and Deluxe has maintained that. And Sing Sam's off, and he's out. He is out. Are we going to see a safety car here? I don't think so. Yes we are. Right, well, we were talking about that one safety car. And we've got one.
Is there any people going to risk a pit stop, do you think?
You know, I think they might. I reckon they could.
Hards can make it.
Hards could make it to the end.
They're slower.
For those non-Guernsey viewers, I'm going to put a commercial on now because we've got a lap on safety car. So enjoy the Twitch commercial. We're going to keep speaking for those of you that don't get commercials, like me.
I beat you to it.
Oh, rude. For those of you that can still hear us, VRT Alfie still leads. They've maintained.
There has been 2, and a Racing Point 3-4 as well.
Racing Point 3-4. Immortal's gained 1 position. Jab's gained 2. He had a cracking start. Deluxe P5. He's maintained that. He's going to be happy with that. Brute Gordon. He's had a decent start. So Finn. They're going to be happy with 6 Sam going off. And then Edgar's. What a start from ETSR Edgar's. He's gained 4 positions off the start there. None of us really saw it because it was a bit further back. But that was really, really strong start from Edgar's there. Followed by Leclerc. Followed by Shui. Who do you think's going to finish 3rd now? Because you said that Sing Sam would.
I think it's going to be one of the Racing Points. I find it highly doubt that they're going to attack each other. Alfie pitting. Alfie and FH. 2 early pitters.
Yeah.
Surprised one of the Racing Points didn't come in. They're going for a glitch on the leaderboard.
Star Hamilton and Benedict have also come in. Yeah, we do have a leaderboard glitch. That's lovely. We'll just leave that for a bit. First place actually is TRT Ruben.
And there's going to be a good fight on track between the Haas and the Racing Point left of the front, and then the Haas and the Racing Point together. Oh no, the Racing Point didn't pick. Why is it doing more to 8? What? Oh, leaderboard glitch, never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking something just messed up. This could put VRT Alpha in an amazing place for the win. Now he's on the top runner on hards. With the pace we know he's got, it could open it up for him.
Everyone watching now, make sure with your GSR points to do the prediction that is on the top of the Twitch chat. You can predict either Finn or Immortal to finish highest. If you get it correct, you will get loads of points where you could unlock. But you could unlock an emote, you could get Arthur Pog, you could get the GSR logo as an emote. Great emotes, I think you should be looking to get them. Or you could request a poll with enough, or even request some ad time so you can get us some money. Any of those would be greatly appreciated, so feel free to go and predict who will finish higher out of those 2. The thing at the top of the Twitch chat, and oh my word, we've already got Immortal, 1,310 points.
I'm going against the brain. I'm going to vote for Finn.
526 points Thomas voted. Yeah,
are we allowed to vote?
You are.
Non-biased commentator.
Yeah.
I think Immortal's gonna pick up some trouble being at the front as people behind will want to push forward and get that on track spot on the podium.
Yeah.
But then one thing Finn has got for him over Immortal is the free pit stop.
Yes.
He got under the safety car. So who's your, after that one safety car, money on for the 3 podium spots?
Oh. Do you know what? I'm going to stick with what I said. Ruben, Jab, and Ruben, Jab, and Finn.
Oh,
I'm going to stick
Finn.
with my... Oh yeah, sorry.
You think the pole sitter isn't gonna...
No, I'm going to go Ruben, Jab, and Finn. I'm going to switch Alfie for Ruben. Ruben, Jab, Finn. That's my prediction right there for you. I think Finn is going to get back on those, what's he on, hards? Yes, hards. But Ruben, he's leading the race. It's a double racing point podium as it stands. It's going to be interesting. This is really shaking up the field into that one safety car. It'll be interesting to see how much those tires fall off at the end.
I'm gonna go for an outside shot at a Cormac F1 podium.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Because he's on those mediums, which will allow him to go to the end on the softs. And then we know the pace difference from the worn down hards to the fresh softs from earlier in the weekend. Non-biased just because it's McLaren, but I think I know he's got a lot of pace. I don't think he got the best out of himself in qualifying, but I think he's got it in the race to show why he's one of the top people in the tier.
See, in a way, racing point consistently winning won't be the best thing for me because it will cost me money. Anyone that's watching that isn't aware, I've agreed that if any of my tiers win the Constructors' Championship, I will give them a customised box of quality streets with their name on. Safety cars in this lap.
Ooh. TRT 1-2 at the moment, Ruben and Immortal.
Yes.
Their eSport team clearly. No comment.
Free my mans.
if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Yeah. Thank you for the 300 on Immortal. Wallace, thank you for the 1k on Immortal Cormac. Sharpie's got a 5-second penalty. There has been some collisions further back under the safety car restart, but here goes Ruben, and he's got a brilliant start. He has a perfect restart for Ruben. Immortal is balanced. Jab is on the back of Immortal now. He's going to be looking to make a move. Is he going to be able to pull it? No, he's not. He's going to have to drop back through there. It's a difficult overtaking spot. He decided against that one.
If these two racing points start fighting,
and Louis M's
it could allow...
Louis M's off, he's spun. It's turn 1.
McLaren luck strike again.
Yeah. That was a big rip there.
Oh, he's spun on it. Oh, Cormac's out.
Look at
Cormac's
that.
out.
You've
Oh,
had some
great.
beautiful luck here.
Oh, come on.
Right, okay, now that your podium predictions, your other podium predictions got away, I would like you not to choose my lottery numbers, please.
He's Louis M span again. He's fully...
Oh, you're having a mare here, Tom.
Goodbye third in the combined. Oh, no. Anyway, I think FH, as he's on the same pit as Alfie, net P2, he could hold up with them.
I think net P2, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell whether he is net P2, because obviously at the end of the race he could end up being passed again by those soft tyres, so it's this... Oh, someone's gone off there. Who was that? Sharpie. Straight on at 130R then.
Safety car call.
Safety car, another safety car. Oh, do you know what I was saying earlier in this pitch chat? I can read it to you now. I can just scroll up a bit. There was Deluxe saying, if T1's like this, I'm going to be mad. And I said, I'm going to get mad on commentary if it's like this. Here we are, 2 safety cars by lap 5.
Spoke too soon. I mean, luckily we can have 2 more before we can have some racing.
Well, yeah, we'd hope so.
Right, so I bet 526 on Finn.
Yeah.
I'm currently the only one to have backed Finn, so 3-man man.
And now you see this second safety car might have helped Finn here. Because
it'll keep the field a lot
Ruben,
closer.
Immortal, Jav, they might pit for hards this lap.
And it'll stop them being able to build a gap on those softs to them.
Yeah.
And also makes their tyres a lot more
It's just going to make strategy very interesting here, I think.
I think one of the racing points has to pit. Otherwise, when it does come to the last safety car and they want to pit around there, they're not going to be able to, and they're just going to lose a lot more ground to what they would have. Even though it'll drop them right to the back of the field, or maybe ahead of the end. But it'll drop them right around that 15, 16 spot.
Yes. But yeah, we will run you quickly through our order. We've got TRT Ruben in first. He started second, so he's had a good start there. He's obviously passed his teammate VRT Alfie after that first lap safety car. TRT Mortal is second. He started in fourth. He's had a good start, and then Jab starting in sixth. He's had a really good start. Deluxe has gained place from the start. Edges has gained 7, and then Boca. And even better, Rossi, he's got the 5-second penalty, but he's gained 13 seconds off the start. 13 places, sorry, off the start here. Then we've got Alfie and Finn. They are on a different strategy, of course, so all of those positions lost aren't massively affected. But Esther Hampton as well, he's gained 6 places. He could be, my fellow man from Guernsey, he could be up there as well.
Ruben pitting.
So
TRT Ruben comes into the pits.
I would invite
as well as Jab. So 2 of the top 3 both came into the pits. Promotes Immortals into the lead. Edgar's also up 10 places. Boca up 12 and Rossi up 16 now. He's had an amazing start to the race. See if he can finish it off. Yeah, Jab and Ruben both came out back of the field.
Yeah.
So the difference they've lost from pitting 4 laps apart into the 2 safety cars is basically 10 places on track from Alfie back to his teammate. Only the top 4 yet to pit.
Okay, he's back in.
Back in.
Lovely. It'll be interesting to see how this affects him.
I think in theory he should still have the fastest tyres for another lap or 2.
Yeah, and at the end he'll have the fastest tyres as well, I believe.
Yeah, he will, as he'll have the freshest mediums.
So it's a difficult track for overtaking this Suzuka, but Immortal, can he pull it off? I'm looking forward to the end of this race, Tom. Something that I didn't say much last season in GSR in Tier 1. Sam Cole highlighted this message, let me commentate. FH said I could. Hello, Sam Cole. No. I apologise.
And look, he's been asking to commentate all week, but all weekend, but he keeps getting shut down by the commentators.
I apologise, Mr. Sam Cole. Maybe next week. Maybe next week.
He said he could. He's the co-owner, but I am the owner, so no.
Safety car in this lap.
Tyres.
Message from Sig Sam. Is it going to say racist? Let's be calm, I died.
Oh. He died like 1 because he was bad at the game.
I replied H.
But now.
Immortal, he's backing up the field massively. It's Tier 1, so there shouldn't be a pile-up. Although, I mean, it's GSR.
Never know what's going to happen.
Immortal then, is he going to get a good resize? He's going to really need one.
He's gone.
Yes, he is.
He's gone quite early.
Really well away from Edgar's here. He's gone very early.
Oh, these camera angles. Oh my god. Rossi being passed by Alfie already. They're possibly in a party as they are friends, so I doubt there'll be too much fight going between them. FH also back up to P6.
I've got the comment. I've got the message of racist from Sam Cole. The prediction has now closed, by the way, for who's going to finish high FX or Immortal.
Am I still the only one who put money on Finn?
Yes.
Looks like I'm going to be making a lot of money today. What is the pit length round Japan?
The what? Sorry.
The amount of time you lose during a pit stop.
I don't know. I will time it next time someone pits.
I think the only chance Immortals has, if he pulls a gap and he gets to the SC.
Anyone in the chat, if you know what the time of pit stop is, please let us know. That's very useful.
We've got racist commentators in the chat from Sing Sam.
We do.
I think we just need to say hold your L. That one's can't deliver. Around the outside, 130R.
20 at the moment, guys. Let's see by the end of the stream if we can get to 40. Why not? Do you think someone else would be interested in it? Share it around. Let's get more and more viewers on this. We're getting more cumulative viewers. We just hit 300 followers. Greatly appreciated. Let's get to 310 by the end of the weekend. I think we could do it. Share it around to your friends who will be interested. Why not drop them an invite to GSR as well? Seems like a good idea to me. Get more and more people in. 20 viewers. It's not bad.
Benedict round.
Just get some more out there. Yes, Benny is round.
So that's one of my other predictions gone. Meanwhile, while we're talking about Sam, Finn made a very good overtake along the main straight on Rossi 2424. And that fighting has allowed Alfie to pull a gap to FH, which could be the race decided. Then we've got Immortals later. I'm guessing we'll pit for the mediums. More fighting in the midfield. Ruben gets past Lewis Whitby. It's not over yet though. No, it is.
Right, give me a minute, Tom. I need to go get some water.
Oh, no. I thought you died for a minute. Wi-Fi.
I was eating a quality streak, sorry.
If Sam leaves at any point, it is because his Guernsey Wi-Fi isn't up to the task of trying to stream. Why isn't there a change person? So the field's still very close, apart from that top four. Kind of dropped FH off the back of it, causing a new train. Alfie trying to bridge the gap back over to that top three. He is on those fresher, hard tyres, but it is the harder compound of tyres. Edgar's and Immortals side by side through the S's. Immortals managed to hold. Edgar's must have made a mistake because Boca and Alfie got through. So this race for Alfie couldn't have gone any better at the start. Almost back to where he started on the fresher.
Water has been successfully acquired as Jab gets a 3 seconds on the penalty.
There was a good fight through the S's between Immortals and the other flag.
Ferrari round. Gorgon. It happened.
Contact, or was it on his own?
I don't know, I just saw a sideways Ferrari.
He's lost a bit of his end plate.
Yeah, I think that was just a spin, to be honest, too early on the power.
It's very easy to do at the hairpin.
Mr. Boca on 5. Have a look at this.
Mr. Boca under 5s. He could have a run at Immortals now. He's been trying it the past lap but couldn't get close enough.
He's going to have DRS along here. DRS is open. 3 tenths of a second separate them. 2.5 tenths. 1.5 tenths. Here he goes around the outside.
Side by side.
Oh, it's so
he's off.
close
No, he's not.
Did he went wide? He's going to need to gain that time again. Maybe for the head, maybe for the spoon. It's going to be close between these two for coming laps, but Alfie's joining in the action now as well.
I think Alfie's just going to sit behind, let them fight and ruin Immortals' tyres, and then once they're
but Immortals' strategy has basically gone downhill now, hasn't it? Alfie's basically effectively taken a free pit stop.
He's got to try take them as long as he can to make the medium stint full push for 24-5 laps, depending on how long he can take this off.
Yeah. Just a quick update. Immortal has 1 warning and so does Alfie. Boca has 2 warnings. Finn has no warnings.
I was going to say, I think this race has gone from Immortals vs Alfie to Alfie vs FH. Even though he's running no line, he's made the right strategical and
Afraid to
Net
be on his
P2.
first tier 1 win here.
Peter, check. Those two. Yeah, so Edgar's. Wait, no, Edgar's, Immortals, and Boca are the top guys that still need to pit. Rossi.
There's a
who
Immortal.
made
Immortal
them-
goes into the pit now.
Is going to be for mediums, I'm guessing. Yeah, medium tyres going on to that racing point. It's quite an early pit to go for, end of lap 10. Meaning he can't go full send for the next 26 laps. No maths.
Well, I counted seconds in my head, and with my incredibly accurate head counting, it was a 24-second time lost in the pit lane. I could be off to like the nearest 10 seconds.
We could just
So-
go gap to leader and see how much time Immortal
That's
lost.
true, I didn't think of that.
22 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's about a 22-23 second pit stop. So you weren't that bad at counting.
There was some contact, I believe, between Lewis Whitney and Deluxe there. Maybe Java was caught up a bit in that, I'm not too sure.
There seems to be 3 or 4 different trains forming. The top 4, then there's from P5 to Ruben, and then behind it goes Deluxe backwards, or no, Shui backwards for a little bit before, and then it sort of spreads out from the.
Deluxe is looking to make a
down.
move here, though.
He's very low on ERS compared to
Into the chicane, though.
Shui. Got
No,
50%.
oh,
He sent it.
Yes, they do make contact.
Bit of contact. Deluxe gets a 3
yeah.
second. Second in the corner.
Sure, but then play out, but he's going to be
Alfie.
down on Lewis Whitney
Alfie for the lead.
easily.
Alfie
Yeah.
got up into the lead very easily along the home straight there with DRS.
I
think
think
this is gonna
this is
be-
Alfie's race, to be honest.
Yeah, it's his race to lose at this point.
Yeah.
Not to put a commentator's curse on him. It would give us some excitement if he spanned right now, but I don't think he will.
Bless me.
He didn't spin.
We've got. Yeah, I think this is going to turn into a really good race towards the end of this, I think. Oh, a plethora of 3-second time penalties there. The first time the word plethora has ever been used in the GSR stream.
Define plethora.
A lot of.
Contact
Oh.
between.
Yeah, it's brutal, but no, it's not. That was retiring the penalty.
FRA Shui and FRT Deluxe practically pushing each other around this complex of corners.
It's so close between these two. They're pretty evenly matched drivers, to be fair.
Jab, I don't know if he's being held up or being dragged along here. He's looking for a move, using his ERS.
He is. They're both. All 3 of these are so close.
He's pushing Jab,
Any of these
pushing.
two could be ahead into turn 1 on the next lap. Oh,
Side-
Deluxe and Chewy. Here comes Jab. He's capitalising on this lovely. Oh, it's going to be 3 wide.
3 wide, oh no, they're off.
Jab,
They've swapped order. Louis M going
and
for it
Deluxe-
on Deluxe.
Louis M's the
So
And
Louis
they
M
make
lost his end
more
plate.
contact in turn 1. They did. I believe Louis M has front wing damage. Oh, and they've made more contact on the exit. But Jab with a double overtake into turn 1 there. He's going to be jumping back. He's going to P10 up into the points. Sorry. He, of course, has 3-second time penalty. That's going to delay him slightly, but it's not too bad there.
Oh, Shui's off. Might have had a little bit of contact with the grass or pushed by
Shui.
Fred Shui.
Quick look in. Oh, there he
Um,
goes. Oh, my
yeah.
word.
I
Huge
have
crash.
seen that on street as well. I have a
That
feeling
was-
that was on purpose.
Almost certain. Okay, so only with the SC. Nothing game changing.
Can you still see his upside down car?
Yeah.
That was a big crash to say the least. Undoubtedly it was on purpose. I have a feeling he got a little tap on the back from FRT Deluxe which put him onto the gravel, and then he just lost his temper, to say the least.
Yes.
I thought he was about to straight line one of the 3 of them there, because he angled his car towards
Oh,
him.
See, that I believe that Deluxe and Shui are friends. That's the thing. I'm sure they're in a party together or something.
Deluxe
Because they
just
are.
brake checked to Louis M. Oh, didn't
Did he?
stop.
Okay.
There was definitely contact.
He pushed him into the wall last lap as well. And he's letting him through, I think. No, not quite. Still, I think get the better restart. Here comes Louis M though.
Louis M looks like he's lost an end plate.
Yes, he has.
Yeah,
That was when Deluxe sandwiched him into the wall on the previous lap.
I was more watching the jab fight at the front.
Yeah, that's his front left end plate. Jab got past the two of them. That set Deluxe onto the grass a bit, and he came across and cut across to Louis M. Louis M really struggling with that front end.
Racing incident, or do you think it'll be?
Not sure. It was hard to tell from the stream. It looked to me like a racing incident, but I'm not going to bet anything as confirmed.
The fire at the top seems to have died down with Alfie just letting Boca stay with him until Boca's pit stop.
I think Boca's going to want to keep in that slipstream. That will help his tyres somewhat, not having to constantly push if he can just stay in the good air of Alfie.
He's on. You mean the dirty air?
Wow.
Yeah. He's 3% ERS, while Alfie has 70% after the braking zone of the chicane.
Yeah.
So it's clear to see who's got the natural pace on their side. As Leclerc picks up his first penalty of the day. This fight for P4, possibly even P3 if Edgars can close back up to Finn, could be quite exciting towards the end of the race. I didn't think so.
No, sorry, I was having a look at the viewer figures. We've got, Boca 5 tenths back. We have got some. There isn't massive gaps between anyone really. I think it's a very, very closely matched field out there today. As Louis M does to repel that front wing, but
the main gap is between the two Mercedes, 3 seconds.
Yeah. If the leader pit now has come out in last, well, second and last, and I think that shows how closely matched this field is really.
Yeah. So, off the first 15 laps, who's going to be the top 3?
Oh.
Bear in mind,
Alfie
and Boca both need to pit.
Alfie, Finn, Jab.
Jab still, even though he's...
I'm sticking with Jab, he's a good driver.
I think SSR Hamilton could have a chance at it.
Interesting, okay.
Still got a lot more ERS than everyone around him.
Inbred man.
Really comfortable at that.
If he wins,
it was either that or he's had a moment allowed to play through.
if Harrison wins, I will deliver a can of Monster to his house. He's self-isolating at the moment. I feel sorry for him.
Why has he been away?
No, I think he was in contact or something.
But you didn't have any restrictions in games at the moment.
No, we don't have any restrictions, but if you've been in contact with a potential case, then you've got to still self-isolate at the same time, so...
Well, not lucky that he's got lucky that he has no restrictions.
Well, yeah.
I think it's a pretty bad thing to be in contact. I think he's going to want to make a move back on Leclerc this lap.
Yeah,
he's got the ERS for it.
Oh, and there's yellow in second one, Bentley's off. That was a simple spin, I think, from him at Dunlop. It's common, happens a lot. I did it 13 times in the racing tier.
At least. I had the well, not really pleasure of being in the party with you, but every other lap there was I've span at Dunlop.
Yeah. Being violated here.
Well, just speaking facts. Just speaking facts. Finn's having quite a lonely race at the moment, with a 4-second gap in front and a 2-second gap behind. Looking at Edgar's side by side as the braking zone in the final turn.
Edgar's got off worse from that, had to take a deeper line into the exit, but he might be looking to fight back here actually.
Got no ERS.
Yeah.
And both of
them.
them.
Neither does the car.
Rubens cleared SSR Hamilton.
So, neither of them seem to open DRS then. Not quite sure what was happening there.
Then, if they go into the detection point side by side, the game doesn't give it either. As
Ruben's
Ruben clearing
past
Edgar's, he's made 2 overtakes this lap, so he's clearly finding a groove. So the pass
Oh,
could still be.
here comes Harrison. Is Edgar's taking some damage?
No damage, but those tyres will start to
Yeah, that's true. His
on
tyres
the
are
red
16 lap
now.
old.
Rossi, no?
Benny again, yeah. Benny's spinning at the sector, spinning at the first S.
I think it could be a Haas 1-2 still to come.
Could well be.
As Ruben is making light work of the field. And once he's cleared Leclerc, he's got...
Benny's on again.
I think he's given up. So
No,
not
he's
a
got
good
about
day for
14th with the yeah.
Not a good day for Leclerc.
Oh, does he have damage? I don't think so.
Louis M had damage? I think.
Oh, Benny's missing a front left end plate.
So it's damage.
Harrison
Did
gets
Louis M
that
pit?
3 seconds on penalty. Harrison's got 6 seconds now. That's going to affect him. Because Edgar's in the pits. And so is Harrison. Edgar's and Harrison
He
both
must have had
pit.
damage. Oh no, Harrison must have had damage because he hit it under the first safety car. Unless he's feeling...
Well, he's on 15 lap old hard. He could go to softs here.
Oh yeah, softs could make
I
it.
want to see if they change front wing here for Harrison. They don't.
He's gone to mediums as well, so it's not even...
Yeah, and he's been jumped by Edgar's as well.
He mustn't have enjoyed those hards. He must have needed to get off them.
Yeah, Edgar's has jumped him.
He was struggling for the few laps after it. Before he
Here
pitted.
comes Benny into the pits, so I assume he will retire in the pits here.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, there he goes.
Louis M has decent determination to keep going.
Boca is still sticking with Alfie.
Boca's yet to pit though. Because
Yes.
especially at tracks like this, when it's long straights and few corners, you can...
He's conserved his tyres well, to be fair to him.
Once you're in the DRS zone and the slipstream, if you stay within 6/10, it's quite easy to hold it. But then once he pits, it's just going to go down the drain and be useless.
Yeah. Speaking of which, he pits now.
Yeah. So now he's going to drop back to where Rossi and Louis M are.
Yeah. It's just
But he might
close
come
to
out in
Steve.
front of Edgar's and have a chance
He
to
could do. He could do.
work through. Has everyone pitted now?
Right, do you want to focus on Ruben and Leclerc and I'll look? Oh! No, did he have a drive-through?
Who?
Boca. That was an incredibly quick pit stop.
No?
No, he's changed tyres. That was a ridiculously quick pit stop.
I was
Yeah,
thinking it
that
was
is
only
Harrison
about
at the
21
final corner.
seconds.
Oh, and he's crashed into the pit lane.
Oh,
There he goes.
Pit to retire. So these people who didn't pit under the first safety car has really thrown their race down the drain.
It has. It's a shame because it looked like it was. Although Alfie and Finn, they both pitted under the first safety car.
I'm saying
Now
those
is
who
coming the
didn't
time
pit.
where we're gonna. Yeah,
Those who pit.
I'm interested to see will Immortal and Boca, will they manage to cut through the people on those newer tyres and those people on the older hards?
But even Immortal was on softs, definitely. But I don't think they're far away. It's for
Alfie and Finn's tyre is going to be 24 laps old at the end of the race. It's the first past Finn, by the way.
Look at his pitted
But,
hasn't he? Yeah, he has. So that
yes,
is
he
for
has.
net P2.
Yeah.
I think Finn's going to be a sitting duck now, compared to those fresher tyres behind him.
Well, Finn's challenging the first two. But his tyres will be 24 laps old at the end of the race. That's going to really be difficult to maintain that P3. Alfie, he's going to really want that one because he obviously got a pole as well.
He's 7 seconds. I think Alfie, as long as he doesn't make a major mistake, even a small spin, he can still come back on and be in front.
Ooh, that might have been a warning for Finn. I'll have a look. Oh, Louis M's been looking. He's pretty on retire. Yep, there he goes.
Leclerc, remember, he has his 3 second that he has to deal with when it comes to post-race.
So Finn's had an incredibly clean race. Him cutting the deck was just then when I was riding on board was his first warning of the race.
He rarely gets much warnings. That's probably one of his better skills, as well as his bad criteria. He kills his tyres. Don't tell us that, he will hate me.
Which is gonna how Finn, if you're watching.
Finn, if you heard that,
say that.
Sam said that. Sam said that.
I mean, Tom quite clearly said that. I found in the clip that.
Hey, don't grass on it. Don't grass on it.
I've clipped it.
I think if Jab can close up to the back of this Leclerc train, he could be not.
Finn's sticking with the truck though.
He's still got some pace on those 18 lap old tires.
Yeah. A boat has just stepped across his lap. He could be cutting through.
Deluxe getting another 3 seconds. I think he's going to be counted out because of those pens. I think Ruben will also want to get past FH as soon as he can to give him a chance at closing the gap to his teammate. I know those Alfie, FH and Ruben will probably all be in a party together. So I doubt they'll fight each other too hard if they're going to go for it. Because the ERS difference as well between FH and Ruben is one is sub 10% unless he's in a braking zone, whereas Ruben's consistently 40-50%.
FH is gonna need to use a lot of it as well, especially now that he's got those older tyres. He's gonna need to push so much to get ahead of Ruben, and that's just gonna waste his ERS so much. He's gonna be losing more and more. It's gonna be a good battle for P2 between Ruben and Leclerc towards the end of the race, I think.
Especially how he's now fallen out of the golden 6/10 window of amazing statue. Because as long as he holds in DRS, I think he can hold with Leclerc, but he's not going to get as much speed as he would be.
Tom, I'm worried that we're going to have a season 5 moment here. I'm worried the race is dying out already.
The race? What happened in season 5?
Season 5, tier 1. Every race, it finished getting exciting 10 laps before the end.
That's probably because they've all calculated what they're going to do when they're going to do it, because they're all such a big brain fast players. Whereas us in tier 3, we're just, oh yeah, there's a gap, you send it,
car drive.
Car drive. No, tier 3 is if there's a gap and you don't go for it, you're considered slow.
Yeah.
If you crash, you crash. It's tier 3. Who cares? If you don't crash, being safe Alex Albon, then you're gonna get dropped by a team leader. Actually, no, we don't drop. Not
that we're allowed to.
Yeah.
It's an ARL moment right there.
ARL means.
We love our partnered leagues.
Yes. Don't hate us.
Speaking of which, follow Alpha_Racing_League on Twitch, one of our partnered leagues.
You do realise that isn't their thing anymore.
Is it not, or is it now?
I think it's Alpha Space Racing, Space League. I think that one's the older one.
Right, okay. But if you
I'm
follow
gonna check this. There's definitely 2 accounts. One old, one new. Watch someone in Twitch chat being like, this is so obvious it's Alpha Space Racing Space League. How dumb are you guys? It turns out you were right, Sam. It turns out you were right. It's Alpha_Racing_League. Sorry. While we were looking at our phones deciding if it was Alpha Racing League or Alpha_Racing_League, Ruben cleared FH. And FH picked up a penalty. So that's changed this race. Let's see how many he's got. Yes, okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Finn has got 2 warnings and 2 laps consecutively. Dougal's also got a 3 seconds, so this is going to be for the top lot, the top spots on the, not top spots.
Ruben is of course in the net P2 for
the second and third spot on the podium will be decided by pens. Because if Ruben picks one up, then FH is right back in it. And obviously Leclerc needs to pull a gap to get the gap to even Finn in. I need to figure out stuff. My brain's not there.
Yeah. Alright, what is it he's figuring out?
I was trying to find about pens for the amount of the got. But it's only 3 seconds for Leclerc and Finn.
Yes, indeed. Well, Ruben is in the net P2. They are gaining on Alfie a bit, very tiny bit of lap. That won't be enough.
Ruben is on 2 warnings and has
think.
been since lap 8.
Yes.
So that's going to be tight for those lot. So if he makes another mistake and runs wide somewhere, it's going to be about all on track. But at the moment it is a Haas 1-2, like it was at the end of qualifying. So those two are clearly enjoying the new partnership they've got.
It's a great teammate pairing, those two. One of the best teammate pairings I've seen that's really, really strong.
Before the Ruben changed team as well, he was in Merc, and his old Merc teammate is still right there with him. So I wonder if there's some personal revenge almost to what Finn wanting to get that spot on track because from his
Quite
old teammate.
Possibly.
Salty feeling. But then, Ruben's now low on ERS as well. So is Alfie, so they're all clearly on limit of what their pace can be. I wonder if Alfie is worried about Leclerc closing up now. Because that gap, if your laps go, was over 7 seconds as well.
Yeah, no, in second one, someone's off. It's the laps.
He hasn't lost the lane plate. So I wonder if he just dropped it on his own.
The laps just managed to save it, I think. Dougal's going to be challenging him a lot though through here. It's on those old tyres, but he's struggling on them.
And
you know
be
what?
Overheating, burning up.
My prediction of Jaguar might not be too bad, you know.
He's going to have to make quick work of Finn and Ruben.
So you know what? We've got
the spot for let's forget about Alfie. Well done on your win, Alfie. GG.
Oh look,
Webby's out.
Crashed.
Where is that?
Coming up towards the hairpin.
No, out of the hairpin.
We're not going to have a safe car of this season because of how close we are to the end. The F1 game doesn't do that.
Yeah. It's going towards Spoon, it looks like he's binned it.
There's another car off, I think.
No, that's, if you look on the map, that is the Alpha Tauri.
Oh, yeah.
Colorblind boy.
There is, well, a set 1.26 second and fifth now.
That is
this is where the battle's going to be towards the end.
Let's ignore Alfie. Let's say well done for your win already. We're going to focus on Leclerc.
The last to the end of the pit car, I think.
For the last few laps. So who's your money on for this P2?
Ruben. Only one without a penalty. I think on track, Finn.
Finn, he needs to make it 2 positions in 2 laps to make that happen. And he is on the oldest tyres.
It's going to be so close. I mean, any of these four.
On track, any of them can do it.
Yeah.
Ruben, if he's smart, he won't fight any of them for his life. He'll know...
Ruben won't be battling. Ruben won't be fighting. Unless Finn passes in here.
No.
Okay, I wasn't expecting Finn to be challenging into here, but it looks like he is.
He'll just be trying to prepare his exit for... I guess, yeah, he's going to go for it towards 1-2. Thing is, with Ruben, he's smart enough to know to back out of a fight.
Yeah.
Because he knows if he gets pushed off somewhere, and
Ruben knows we'll get P2 here.
Yeah. Because the ones that won't be patient as him, will be Jab and Finn, because they need those on-track positions.
Finn is going to want to, even if he doesn't make the move, he's going to want to push Ruben off so he gets that final warning. He gets a 3-second penalty, which I thought he was going to do for a second, then getting those 2 tyres onto the curb there, but
If Finn wants to
Ruben-
get a podium, he needs to make 2 overtakes, as long as Ruben
Yeah.
doesn't make the mistake. So that's
Yeah.
why he's got very limited time. The only way he could do it is 1 into the hairpin and 1 into the final chicane.
Which he could. He's good enough to definitely.
In his 2 seasons in GSR, he's had 2 second places. 1 tier 3, which possibly should have been a championship first place if Iron Man hadn't decided to end his campaign early. In tier 2, he got beaten by the 2-time champion Beef Chief by very close margins in that season. And now he's made the step up to the top tier of GSR to try and get the championship he's wanted for all that time.
Here we come then. Down the straight towards 130 yard. The final lap.
Finn's had a not so good exit. Jab's onside.
Jab is alongside, and he's done
And he's
it.
ahead
Jab's made the move
towards into
P4.
130R.
VRT
Finn's
Alfie
pulling-
is coming around the chicane now.
I'll go on to him just push along. 'Cause this
And here he comes. He wins VRT Alfie. Fantastic race from him. He wins the race, and it's going to be Ruben second.
So
No,
Haas
wait,
won
what?
too.
Oh,
glitch
timing
for
glitch.
Alfie. So
Right, Alfie
we know
second,
Alfie.
Leclerc
Yeah.
third. Oh, there's a timing glitch everywhere. Everyone's had a timing glitch.
Oh no.
Oh.
Good luck, stewards. Oh, shoot.
Whoever's doing the
Standings.
results,
Yeah, good
have
luck.
fun with that one.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll figure out the pens. Wait, can I quickly show how many pens people got? No. Oh.
Yeah, you can't. You will on the end screen.
We
Though.
can-
Make sure to go through all of the results on the end screen. In fact, no, don't bother because there's a shit time glitch. We'll have to go through just before they cross the line.
Yeah, and as I was saying, we'll have to figure out the pens.
Right. I'll clip my last 2 minutes because I had pens up.
Oh, good. Thank you. I didn't have them
Yeah.
for a few laps. I had them
Yeah, I
halfway
had them
through
up.
one of the last few laps, but I wasn't really focusing on them. But very
You know
good
what?
result for the Hasses.
That is one of the shortest races we've ever had in GSR.
How long? 62 minutes, including.
Hour 18. Since the scheduled start time.
Yeah, true.
In fact,
Even
we
with the
got
2 safety cars.
the official shortest race is 19 minutes. That was Singapore season 1 round 9. The longest race was
Oh, yeah, we need
2
to
hours
do-
10 minutes.
We need to do invites too. Okay. So wait, it was Alfie. We need to do interviews.
Yeah, Alfie.
It's not letting
Some
me
other
click his
people.
profile. Oh, I need to find him on my friends list. VRT is V. Is he online? He is online. Is it VRT Alfie, Ruben, and Leclerc? Are we seeing the top 3?
Yes.
Leclerc, I don't have Leclerc as a friend. Have you got? Have any of
Hello,
you guys
Alfie.
got Leclerc as
Make
a
sure to
friend?
include your audio.
I don't have a friend.
Alright, everyone make sure to include your audio then.
That's for the thread himself.
Oh my, what is this timing glitch?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Fucking
Yeah,
mess.
that's pain.
That's 10 because look, I won.
Tie after about 15 laps. Fun.
So we'll wait for Leclerc to join then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right, who
that's
actually
right.
finished third? It was Ruben, wasn't it?
Leclerc was third and Ruben second.
Leclerc's third, I would
Okay.
have finished third.
Right. Okay.
Hold on, mate, lads. Now I won.
Ruben, well done, only first
Shut
in
up.
GSR. We've got the proof on screen.
Wow. Pain.
So,
I see.
Leclerc, you qualified P9.
Yeah.
So it's quite a long way outside the top 3. Were you thinking at that time that you could be challenging for a podium? How was your pace feeling throughout that session?
Well, quali, I definitely I involved it, well, crashed out on my last lap, really. That was good, 210 stuff. I think I could have definitely got into the 25-7 race, but I knew as soon as I knew my race was decent around here, so I didn't know I was going to finish a podium, obviously, but like,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, it was a very good race from you. You made good defending towards the end of that race. obviously from Finn and Jab behind, you could have had a competition for that podium. You did some good defending throughout the race. How did that feel on those tyres?
Not good. Not good at all. I was sat on 80% going in the last corner.
Oh.
The reason I was going so slow is because I was just trying to maintain the tyres. By lap 20 I was already on 55% or something like that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Right, you were so close to Jab that there was pretty much nothing separating you towards the end, especially with those tyres and seeing other people.
Oh, Sam.
You're seeing other people making those mistakes.
Voice for your sats, mate.
Yeah.
That's him told.
Yeah.
Leave GSR.
But do you have any questions, Tom?
Do you think Leclerc you could have challenged for the win if he did get that final lap in qualifying in to move up those?
I think I could have been up there, but Alfie's pace was very strong. I knew I was catching him a bit, but that's just because I was on a bit younger tyres and I was pushing a lot more.
Yeah, well done on the. Is it first podium of the season?
Second.
Second.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
so
finished second. He finished
Oh,
second.
so
last
yeah.
time.
Wait, did you? Oh, that means we're on the same points.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you are.
A P2 each and a P3.
Right, well, Ruben, moving on to you. You did get that other podium, second one. How, obviously you were on old tyres as well. How did that strategy play out for you, obviously, with that first lap safety car?
I don't know, obviously I was in part with Alfie, so we decided when the first safety car came out that like one of us would pit, the other one wouldn't. Alfie said he'd pit, so he pitted. I decided to stay out, and then the second safety car came out, and I thought if I was to stay out, I'm only going to pit 5 laps later and then just be behind everyone pretty much because of how recently the last safety car was. So I just decided to like take the knock, go all the way to the back, go on the hards, and just try to get some decent points.
Yeah, great. It clearly worked. You got a good Haas 1-2 there for the team, which will really help in the combined constructors championship. You obviously when that second safety car came out, how did it feel coming through that? Sorry, how did it feel coming through the grid on those hard tires?
I think the hards, they didn't feel like very aggressive. I couldn't really throw it into the corners as much as I wanted to, I suppose, but like they didn't feel bad. I could be consistent enough on them to keep up with the guys in front of me. I made a couple of nice moves, so they can't be too bad.
Yeah. We got a couple of nice moves on the stream. Tom, have you got anything to add?
Did it make it even better that midweek he moved over to Haas to join Alfie, and first race he immediately get the 1-2?
You know, you're pissing their face off so much with that comment. I don't know. It's just Sam said he was stepping down softball stuff it. Go with Alfie and try to get constructors, maybe, I'm not sure, but nah, it feels good, yeah.
It's definitely looking good for the constructors with the 1-2.
Yep.
I would just like to quickly say we had a prediction who would finish higher, Finn or Immortal, and Finn finished higher, and Com's just got 1,000.
I was the only one that backed him.
Tom, go to the casino, mate.
Yes, I'm extremely lucky.
Right. Congratulations on that P2, Ruben, and
Cheers.
Haas 1-2. You won. Well done. It was good. How was the race from your perspective? Man's dead.
You just ignored it.
Oh, my controller battery, is that what you say?
Okay. Right, it was a shit question. I'll rephrase it. So, strategy with you. You said you're in a party with Ruben. You were discussing who would pit under the first one. How did it? You're obviously last after pitting in that first safety car. How did it feel coming through the field on those hard tires?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a struggle to make it to the end on them tyres from pitting lap 1. Then I got a disconnect in like lap 5, so I was kind of putting myself. yeah, it felt good. Basically, I got through from driver mistakes in front of me, and I was just trying to keep it consistent, not get a pen and make any mistakes. So yeah, it felt right, but just the tyres weren't amazing compared to other people's. But yeah, it was enough.
Yeah, great. That was, I mean, it was great. It worked nicely, with that, P1. I've asked all the good questions to everyone else. How easy was it for you defending that 6-second lead that you had up front towards the end of the race?
I knew I had to tyre save just in case I didn't want to push the tyres too hard, and I knew I could let the clerk catch up a little bit and just had a bit of safety RS, so I didn't have to push too hard, and then if he got too close I could just try and defend with my ARS. But yeah, it was alright, it didn't have too much pressure, I guess.
Yeah, it was a good race from you. Have you got anything to add, Tom?
Did you put much practice in as a team? Because you went from the front row lookout in qualifying to take it through to the 1-2 in the race.
We did 2 quali sessions just before this. That's it. I validated all of my laps. I did not set. I did 8 laps and didn't set a single valid one in practice.
The race was definitely not practiced. Couldn't predict that race really.
Not at all. No.
Do you think the safety car gave you the win when everyone else stayed out on the first one, or do you think you had it in the bag either way?
I kind of didn't want a safety car, just because I feel like it could have rang up us into the race a bit more, kind of wanted to just do the normal strategy, but I was a bit nervous of what could happen, but luckily.
I mean, when you think about it, like, the safety cars just helped us so much, because like I pitted, but I was just directly in front of Immortals. I pitted, went back to 4th.
Yeah.
I don't know where he finished in the end, but because he stayed out on him soft, he just dropped to the stupid amount of positions.
I think the safety car, apart from you two, that helped was Finn, because he was the other person near the top who pitted under that first safety car, and if you saw
I think Finn's gonna try to get that 3-second lead, by the way.
Yes.
So would that put him on
try and get it removed?
Yeah, that would put him P3. Yeah, I went up his
He's got 2 warnings at once.
He 2 laps in a row. He cut the first Degner.
I saw he cut the deck in the hours.
He cut the Degner twice. He cut it 2 laps in a row when I was behind him.
Okay.
So I was in a party with him, obviously. Then I went up his inside, like stuck half my car and into turn 1. Just to get the move down as quick as I could, and he went a little bit wide. I don't think he really had anywhere to go, but I mean, neither did I. I couldn't give him much more room, so.
Would that make it even better, him being your former teammate, being on the podium with him as well?
No. I don't care.
Simple answer.
I mean, it's good, yeah, but we like Finn. We got Finn. Finn's P3.
Want to close off,
Right.
Sam?
Well, we're going to end the stream here. Thank you for watching, everyone. This has been a good race.